the Camp ASCCA podcast.
So Heather, hey.
Hey.
Tell us about the new water park, water activity playground that we're going to have here at Camp ASCCA.
Well, right now we're in the process of putting in a water splash or a water play area. It's basically, if you've ever been to like a city park or anything and you've seen, it's a water pad area with the non-slick surface on it, and it's got like sprinkler figures and all kinds of contraptions that are shooting water out of the ground to play in. Looks like it's going to be, I've had a lot of fun getting to help design all of it, and it looks like it's going to be a fun thing to have.
So, of the features that are going to be in there, if you could describe just a couple of them.
I guess the main thing that'll catch your eye when you first come in, it's going to be 2 giant palm trees on it, and they have got misters coming out of the leaves. Off the leaves, they've got streams of water coming down, and I'm not real sure what all components of water that'll be coming out of it, but if you stand under there, you're sure to get soaked. There's also just little jets that are in the ground that'll just shoot arches of water up. There's actually a set of them that are set in a tunnel that you could crawl through for me, that you can go through without getting wet, or you can walk through and kind of stop the tunnels. There's supposed to be a bell shower. It's supposed to be a dome of water that's falling down. Is actually going to be a sheet of water in the shape of a bell that you can walk in and out of. There's also going to be water cannons so that you can shoot people, and there's going to be 3 of those so that you can actually shoot other people that are playing on the pad. There's going to be I'm not sure what it's called, but I call it the bucket drop, because it's large buckets. I think it's 5 on this big ball, and they fill up with water, and as soon as the bucket fills up with water, whoever happens to be standing near it gets soaked. So there's lots of fun things. There's several more designs.
And one aspect of this, it's water conservation friendly, right? It recycles water?
It is. It works just the same as like our pool pump does. It has 2 large drains in the center of the pad, so all the water will collect to those drains. We'll have a circulation tank. It'll go in there. It'll actually go through a pump room, and we'll treat the water so that it's bacteria, there's nothing in it. We'll actually have a chlorine pump and everything, just the same as the balance in our swimming pool. We'll keep it balanced down here as well.
Cool. Where did the idea generate from, and how long has it taken from the generation of the idea to see this activity begin now?
Well, one of the first things Matt asked me to do when I came to work here in November 2006 was to research the water park. I researched it that winter. We kind of had to get together, but it just the timing wasn't right there. And then as I went back and even looked in Angelin's old files, I saw that she had been researching it. So I think it's an idea that's been up and coming for several years. That was one of, I think, my most challenging thing is with internet. Of course, I found several companies that have it, and you can play on it and see all the cool things that are offered. But as far as finding someone local that will come down here and put it in, there's only a handful of companies that do it. We wound up going with a company out of Georgia called Corcat, and an odd twist of everything comes back to camp is that the sales rep that we wound up speaking to used to volunteer at camp with Dr. Roswell's classes.
Oh.
So it was kind of a neat twist of things, and that worked out really well. And so we went with Corcat Company, and now as far as camp is going, we're getting ready to get the groundwork done, and I think beginning of next year, Corcat will actually come in here and do a turnkey project, meaning that when they leave, we will be able to play on our splash pad if we wanted to.
Cool. Yeah, some people were asking me when they thought it might be actually operational, and so you think it'll be ready before spring rolls around?
It is. If everything goes as planned, then this coming spring and summer, we're going to have a splash pad, and it'll be part of our new program activities.
Yay. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I can't wait. I think it's going to be an excellent new program that we're going to have. I think everybody's going to really get into it and really enjoy it, because this is something, aquatic-wise, you just can't have too much water in the summer in Alabama.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going to love it. This is a way to cool off and still have fun outdoors and enjoy ourselves.
Great. All right. Well, thanks.
No problem.
Camp ASCCA, Alabama's special camp for children and adults. serving people with disabilities for over 30 years. Share the site with anyone you know that can benefit from our programs and facilities. Want to be a camper? Check out the front page for an application, campascca.org, campascca.org. Or if you want to be a counselor, volunteer, or donor, check that front page too. Thanks for visiting Easter Seals Camp ASCCA online.